Greetings once again, inmates. Duuz-Diz-Din back again with another episode of Suicide Squad Isekai, where previously, after the Suicide Squad managed to take over the prison that they were, imprisoned in this fantasy world, Cecil the Knight was sent by the princess in order to gain some help from the squad. Rick Flag, using words that he picked up from the orcs, tries to barter, but unfortunately the orc language is a bit more abrasive. But Cecil follows the princess's orders and brings the squad before the queen, who uses her abilities to allow them to understand each other. During the discussion, it's revealed that the other squad has actually become generals in the opposing army's forces for some reason. Although given the way that the queen acts, it's hard to say if this is a good thing or a bad thing. While the queen says off with the squad's heads, not wanting to deal with more potential adversaries down the line, Peacemaker manages to barter that the squad will work for her instead. In order to make sure the squad doesn't betray her, she takes Rick Flag into custody, not really understanding that the squad themselves don't much care for Flag. But given the fact that they still have those bombs in their neck, and Flag is the only one to know where they need to go in order to make sure their heads don't go boom, it's in their best interest to comply. The squad gets their equipment, but Cecil is unwilling to have the squad join in their retaking of a specific stronghold that the knights have to fight an army of werewolves to get to. The squad, not willing to listen, sneak in and find that the werewolves are being controlled by Ratcatcher. But while at first Deadshot says that he and Ratcatcher are old buds, that was a one-way street, and Ratcatcher was very much demeaned by Deadshot in prison. Using this strange magic scepter that he has, Ratcatcher orders the werewolves to attack, but the squad overwhelms the werewolf. But before they can take out Ratcatcher, Katana jumps in and saves him, with Ratcatcher all too ready to have another go at the squad. The question is now, why did the other squad choose to ally themselves with the enemy forces? And if you know anything about Katana, you should know that she's not one to serve someone lightly. There are still far too many questions and far too little answers. What will we discover next? Join me as I find out, won't you? Oh, this is a more modern building. Some thugs with guns? Oh, looking for the Joker. Oh no. Announcing yourselves while hunting down the Joker? You're dead. Oh, okay. Okay, this is a flashback. It's still weird how kind of loving the relationship feels here. You're used to the more abusive relationship that they have, but then again, there had to be something that drew Harley to the Joker. Shoot, are they even checking the right building? Does that neon sign behind them say Happy Murders? This is a trap, you dum-dums. Oh, really? They were locked up again? Oh, what's going on? Okay. It's kind of like they reneged on their deal. Then again, you guys did kind of destroy the hideout, the stronghold, instead of helping them recapture it. But I don't think the Knight Cecil actually explained what the objective was. 12 hours till the bombs go off. I'm still wondering about the connection between Harley and the princess. Princess Fiona. Okay, I was about to say, if it's Fiona, well, be careful. If she starts turning green, might be in danger. I love that he's trying to gain more information about this land. And she has some righteous big bazongas. But then again, this might be the angle that I'm looking at them from. I should probably stop that until I understand how old she is. I thought Fiona's English voice sounded kind of familiar. Like, why do I know this voice? It's Ochako from My Hero, Medusa from Soul Eater, Nami from One Piece, which of course I'd know. Love her English voice. Kaname Chidori from Full Metal Panic. Still need to watch the last season of that. Probably one of the bigger voice acting names in this. The more I look at them, are they like counterparts? The princess and Harley? Because when you look past the makeup a little, see, at first I thought it was mostly just the design of this series, but the more they keep showing them, especially the princess looking at Harley, it starts to kind of feel like it was intentional that they look similar. Remind you of yourself. Maybe they are counterparts. What Harley used to be before she became Harley Quinn, you know? I wonder if that's the angle. It usually pays in the ass like Cecil get killed off at the start. I will admit, I was kind of wondering how long he'd end up living, but I'm surprised that we haven't really had a body count so far. Then again, we're still early in enough. Not to mention having 2 different squads is like, oh man, once we start hitting the final couple of episodes, we'll see. Which is weird coming from me since I'm not really a body count craving person, but when it comes to Suicide Squad, that's literally in the name. Kind of look like the townspeople were evacuating for a minute there. Oh, is that the princess? Oh, a flashback? Oh, there are other races and an elf person? Did some kind of division in the kingdom happen? Okay, so like the prices on bread and eggs, man, that feels kind of topical. But the taxation of the townspeople has always been kind of going on, huh? See, that's why it's really feeling like maybe the queen really needs to get deposed. He's a chimney sweep? Oh, man. Cecil. Okay, so it's been a long-standing war. Starting to wonder, who are they fighting? Because now you have the other squad on the opposite side? It's been going on for this long, huh? I mean, it's not a unique story, but you have a queen so removed from her people that she can't really see the struggles they have going on. And then you have this princess who, from even at a young age, understood the hardship that her people were going through. That's why I'm curious where this story is kind of going, because sometimes with Suicide Squad stories, they'll have stories like this where you have the people of a certain region who will interact with the squad, and sometimes their lives go for the better, sometimes their lives get worse. Shoot, you see it in the Suicide Squad movies. But in a lot of the stories that I've read, usually things somewhat turn out for the best. But I feel like this is a situation where the queen is gonna die and the princess will take over. But I do wonder, will there be any love lost when that happens between the princess and the queen? Or will it be a terrible situation and the princess ends up dying as well? Their role is to bring an end to the war. Wait. Her friend died? What? What did he die from? Oh, that's sad. Okay. No wonder she's so determined to make a difference. Oh, man. I figured that we were going to see her friend somewhere down the line, like he ended up in the army or he was still struggling in life. I didn't think the kid was going to be just going to cut to his grave. Did the other kids die too? Jeez. Don't tell me it was like malnutrition or something. God, he got the Grave of the Fireflies ending. Jeez. Well, okay, you got me endeared enough to the princess. Don't make me regret feeling something for her. I can also understand her determination to make a difference. No, she wants to be involved with the country's politics because she wants to make sure she understands every aspect of what's going on in her kingdom. She'll make a great queen once she comes into power. I hope she manages to come into power. She's a good kid. The werewolves, that's a lot of them too. I really do love this map. Well, I have a love and hate for it. It's an interesting setup. I'm surprised they even let you sit in on this. Shut up. Wait. You're asking him, but he wasn't even there when they fought Ratcatcher, unless they told him what happened. Yeah, okay. That's actually a good point. Like, how did this war even start? What is this war being fought over? How did it even start? Decades. Okay, gotten intense. The elves and beastmen betrayed you, huh? I wonder why. See, Clayface gets it. It's just like, Peacemaker sees betrayal as irredeemable. Clayface is just like, well, why did they betray you? Look a little deeper and you might see a problem that you didn't actually consider. I mean, Rick's flag says that he's bluffing about it being Ratcatcher, but y'all know it was Ratcatcher. You saw him commanding them. Yeah, see, that's the question I've been asking. Why is the other squad still alive if they went rogue? Then again, I doubt Rick Flag wants to admit that maybe the bombs aren't working in this world. Okay, so it was a situation where something interfered with the bombs before, and the countdown was to make sure nothing went wrong this time around. Okay, I did think the countdown was an interesting little wrinkle, but I was kind of catching on to the idea that it was to make sure they could keep this version of the squad on task. Oh, hunting rats. It's what the Joker was talking about at the beginning of the episode. Are they actually going to listen to her? I get them not wanting to sacrifice any troops for something that might not work out. Oh, the dude's from the prison. Making this world version of the Suicide Squad. Ain't that some shit? Okay. I was wondering what he was saying after time, but it's honestly about on point. And I love that he's just like, yeah, that is what you were probably saying. I love that they call her Boss Lady. I freaking love Harley. I love it. You get to throw down and get your freedom. It's not a bad plan. Wait. What are they sending him to do? Yeah, where did Deadshot go? Oh boy, what's about to happen now? Oh, they could finally bond over the fact that Rick is just like, dude, I don't want to be leading these bunch of assholes. I'm actually glad that they're actually highlighting Rick to some degree. A lot of things have a tendency not to give Rick Flag his due diligence, even in the comics, but I do like that he's such a major part of this. Okay. Was he doing reconnaissance? Or he's doing a Michael Jackson move. I think I'm thinking that with the suit. Like, are you doing a Muzan Kabusaji cosplay? Or are you repping the king? Needs a single white glove or something. Or is he just getting a smooth criminal on? What, was he making bulkheads? Yeah, barriers, huh? Yeah, where is Deadshot? He's got a good sniping position. I love that Clayface is just like, look, I get it. Warrior, blah, blah, blah. I'm interested in the plot with the princess. But of course, Clayface would be down with the whole princess situation. He knows that's the most crucial element of any RPG or fantasy in general. Harley, jeez. I mean, even if you're right, you shouldn't say it out loud like that. Wait, they're attacking at night? Oh, jeez. Man, it's so many. And it's really kind of unfortunate that they're being controlled. Really? What's the plan here? Okay, I think I know where this is going. But can he do it at night? Interesting. And they're ready to rumble. Keep your head down, Ratcatcher. Oh, so that's how his control spell works. Alright, that's a good point. You're the only thing standing between that army and the annihilation of your people. He gives a good speech. Jeez. Yep, there it is. Yeah, buddy. See, the thing I was wondering was whether or not he would go for Ratcatcher's head or just the staff. Because ultimately, the staff is what's controlling him, and the only way he can make the staff work is if he holds it up. And if Deadshot just shoots it, he's done. It was pretty obvious. I'm like, wait a minute. I know where this is going. It's a very simple plan. Yeah, Ratcatcher, he doesn't have to do anything anymore, dude. In fact, buddy, I'd kind of suggest you leave while you have the chance. Ratcatcher, buddy, Ratcatcher, buddy. Oh, God, you didn't notice that? You thought he missed. Oh, no, Ratcatcher, you dumb. You were too full of yourself, buddy. Yeah, it's pretty obvious it's the staff. It's the smartest plan possible. Honestly, anything else would have been dumb, because it's like, dude, these guys are being controlled. Take out the thing he's using to control them, especially if he's dumb enough to make himself known. Not to mention he has to be within a certain vicinity in order to use the staff too. Ooh, yeah. Oh man. Oh, they are in the building. Nice. She didn't think he had the place booby trapped? Oh wait, there were two groups hunting him down? Oh my god. Wow. I thought he was just gonna bomb him, but he created a situation where they'd start shooting each other. That's hilarious. Well, damn. that's actually one of the most Joker things imaginable. It would be all too simple just to blow them up, but to create a situation where they gun each other. Oh man, that is so on brand for the Joker. You know what? I might not like his look too much, but I actually love his way of doing things. You still think you were a good friend of Ratcatcher? Oh, Deadshot, this is why you don't have friends. The enemy's gonna surrender. There you go. I actually love how that went. There you go. Uh-oh. You know, I think I was right before. I think she wanted this war. Has she been instigating this entire war? Okay. Princess, I think you need to kill your mom. I know it's not an easy thing to have to come to realize, but your mom needs to die. It's starting to become very obvious. Your mom is the problem in more ways than I thought at first. But I still can't get over this ending. just seeing Amanda Waller just dance like this is, oh man. But I lost my train of thought. Why is she instigating this war? Is it a misdirection? Because sometimes that's the case, where a war will be instigated in order to bring attention from one issue to something else, create that us versus them mentality, and you can get around the situation of what's really the big problem in the kingdom. But if that's really what's going on here, that is really diabolical. But I really do have to wonder what the Queen's reasoning is for all of that, if that's really true. I mean, it's fascinating, but why? Why does she want it? And ultimately, will the princess do what it takes in order to stop her? Or maybe the reason behind why Katana sided with the other side to begin with, and even got the other squad to go with her, was in order to dethrone the Queen. But then again, it's not really their fight. I don't know, there's definitely something deeper going on here. I'm fascinated. I really am fascinated. But I also love the sheer simplicity of that. It makes sense. But it also makes sense why nobody really thought of it, because they didn't really know that the other side was just simply being controlled, and it would take the modern weapon of a sniper rifle in order to get the job done. And magical slings and arrows are all well and good, but nothing gets the job quick and quiet like a sniper rifle. Well, I'm glad we kind of showed off Deadshot's abilities there. Although, we still don't know what magical ability he's gained from being in this world either. I'm also wondering, is there a connection between the princess and Harley? Are they counterparts, or is it simply a resemblance? But it's the princess who has taken this deep interest in Harley. Maybe it's the fact that Harley broke free of who she used to be in order to become Harley Quinn, which would be interesting because usually the Harley Quinn aspect is usually the bad thing, especially when it comes to her relationship with the Joker. But to see the more positive spin on it, that might not be a bad thing either. It's definitely what's explored in the Harley Quinn TV series. I'm really fascinated where that's gonna go. Well, let me know your thoughts on this episode in the comment section below. Like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed the ride. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, I've been Duuz-Diz-Din, and I hope to see you later. So then, take care. Bye-bye.